Syberia, the world before. Even kijken hoor, waar waren we gebleven dan? Even kijken. Start. We gaan dit geluid iets zachter zetten, want... Door. Daarna staan het punt te vertrekken naar het sanatorium in de buitenwijk van Varen. De ouders hebben net geheim ontdekt dat ze al weken verborgen hield. Oké. Oh ja. Maak de koffer klaar. Dit waren we inderdaad. Pak de brochure over het sanatorium in. Pak de foto's van je ouders in. Pak je hoesdrank in. Oké. Dan zitten de bloemetjes. Pakken.
As I said, dear diary, I'm leaving tomorrow. Papa and Mama are sending me to a sanatorium out of town for a few months. They say it's for continuing my convalescence. In other words, to send me and my secret away from prying eyes. My parents have accepted the offer from their longtime friends, the Zimmers, to pay for my hospitalization at the sanatorium. The Zimmers said it was in the name of their long friendship with Papa and Mama. But I think they feel bad that they can afford to flee Wagen in the Brown Shadow, whereas Mama and Papa can't. The ideal summer and winter resort in the most picturesque and enchanting spot looking over the River Dombra. Well, let's hope that's true. Come on, Dana. There were enough tears already. Come on, Dana. There were enough tears already.
Pak de...
Poor Papa and Mama. They were devastated when the doctor they called after I collapsed discovered my secret. That secret I dared not speak about to anyone. Not even you, dear diary. Now I can tell you. I'm pregnant, dear diary. Leon is the father.
Oh, ze is zwanger. Leon is
There were a
zwanger.
lot of tears and screams when the doctor told Papa and Mama. But they finally decided to pretend that the baby will be the foster child of a missing relative. I know everyone expects me to feel guilty, but I can't help thinking of names. If it's a boy, of course it'll be Leon, to bring his father good luck. And if it's a girl, I think I'll call her Anna. Mama says Leon is nothing but an unscrupulous adventurer who took advantage of an innocent girl, but I know it's not true. Papa looks 10 years older since he learned of my pregnancy, but what seems to have affected him the most was to ask Herr Zimmer for help. The medication to treat my cough. Mama is forcing me to take it again since I collapsed after getting Leon's letter. I should pack it. I need to finish packing my suitcase before we say goodbye, dear diary.
Pak de brochure over het sanatorium. Waar ligt de brochure dan? Het bed of zo.
I was planning to give up all my old toys and dolls. But now I guess I'm going to need them in a few years.
Zo.
I hope you're well, Leon, wherever you are now. Papa and Mama have locked me up in here since they discovered my condition. I'm going to miss playing the piano while I'm away, let alone going to the academy. I'll put you away in there as soon as I'm done, dear diary. Better to keep you safe than risking to lose you where I'm going. I'm almost done here. I just need to add my medicine and the brochure Herr Zimmer gave. Junta inspired me, I guess. I'm almost done here. I just need to add my medicine and the brochure Herr Zimmer gave Papa and Mama. Oh.
Foto van je ouders in, dat doen we ook. Stop al in de koffer.
Well, that should be it.
Doe je koffer dicht. Mooi ook.
All I need to do now is to conclude my diary entry and hide it somewhere safe with Leon's letter. Now you know everything, dear diary. It is now, I guess, the time to say goodbye for a while.
Misschien ben ik wel de dochter van deze vrouw, zo. Dat kan natuurlijk. Het is 1937, dit wil ik nu zitten kijken. Dat is lang
All I
geleden.
can hope now is that Leon will survive winter in those faraway mountains. And that he will find a way to come home and clear his name. We will wait until then, me and the baby.
Oh, ze zit in diezelfde spiegel, wat was het?
Me and the baby?
Do you still think there might be a family connection between you, Kate Walker?
Misschien ben jij de baby wel, Kate Walker.
Well, all I know is that my family on my mother's side came from Europe. Well, like a lot of New Yorkers, right? I don't know from where exactly, but... And then there's the music box my mother left me, which it turns out plays the Vaughan anthem. I mean, it all seems so magical. Almost like destinies at play.
Or a coincidence, Kate Walker? The law of coincidences states that the more an individual is liable to believe in coincidences, the more coincidences happen to them.
But then there's the fact, Oscar, that everyone keeps telling me Dana and I look so much alike.
What do you plan on doing now, Kate Walker?
According to the diary, Dana left for a sanatorium outside of town. The records might tell what became of her and her baby. But before we go, there's something that's been bothering me.
What is it, Kate Walker?
The pogrom that Frau Heigl told us about, the one during which the house and the neighborhood were ransacked, happened in 1938, if I recall correctly. Dana said that she was leaving for the sanatorium for a few months at the end of 1937.
Indeed, Kate Walker. So it is very likely she was safe and sound over there when the pogrom occurred.
Yes, but what if she was home with her baby? I need to be sure before we leave for the sanitarium, Oscar. We need to search the neighborhood for more evidence.
All right, Kate Walker. Where you lead, I will follow. As long as you don't forget your bag.
Trust me, Oscar. You're the only friend I've got right now. I ain't losing you.
Lees meer over Pogrom.
Threats, riddled with misspellings and signed Frank Hoss, that member of the Brown Shadow who had it in for Leon at the refuge. Looks like he never forgave them and was after Dana during the pogrom.
Indeed, Kate Walker. But the very existence of this message could mean she wasn't home when those tragic events occurred.
Come on, Oscar, we need to find more clues. So, according to that letter, Dana was supposed to stay at the sanatorium until December 1938. Looks like there were medical complications.
Even kijken, zuster Magdalena, senator van Baden.
That's a good clue, I guess. But I need to find more. Dana's initials.
Is die zakdoek?
We were on the other side of this wall earlier, Kate Walker.
It's like we've gone through a looking glass.
I do not understand, Kate Walker.
Forget it. I don't know what I'm saying.
If you say so, Kate Walker. We were on the other side of this wall earlier, Kate Walker.
Yo. Moet hij nog even informatie hebben nog?
Can't leave now. There are still things to do here. Ackerman, Fisher, Jorga. I can't find Dana here. Vogt, Weiss. Dana isn't mentioned here. Some of the names are covered up with dirt. How can I clean it? Anton and Lena Roze. Dana's parents. Oh God, they were killed during the pogrom.
Is Dana Roze also mentioned?
It doesn't look like it, no. But I need to be sure.
Kijk zo even Delta.
Protests in the neighborhood and a big storm coming tonight.
Dat je denkt, hij
I sure wouldn't want to be in the mayor's shoes right now.
Doe ik wel heel even.
Anyway, I'd better focus back on Dana.
Kun je hem hier niet verder naar beneden doen?
I'm beginning to understand about this pogrom, Oscar. But I'd like to find out more about the sequence of events.
There's that bookshop near the stairs leading to the tramway. You might be...
Die boekenwinkel, ja.
According to that book, the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938.
September 1935 anti-vegetarische wetten worden aangenomen. 12 maart 1938. Oosthal wordt geannexeerd door de Bruine Schaduw. En de Bruine Schaduw zit een nacht voor Proog. De geallieerden verklaarden de annexatie van Oosthal en Oostenrijk nietig. Even kijken hoor, lees meer.
I think that's it, Oscar. We know that the pogrom occurred at the beginning of November 1938. Dana's parents, Anton and Lena, were killed, that's certain. But Dana was supposed to be at the sanatorium back then.
Which seems to be confirmed by that message Herr Hoss left in the house, Kate Walker.
Exactly. So I guess we're done here, Oscar. Let's take the tram back to the guest house. We'll try to find that sanitarium first thing tomorrow.
Keer terug met de tram naar het pension, oké? Even kijken, waar moet ik naartoe? Is dit de verkeerde kant? We moeten hier aan reizen. Let's go.
So, there she is. The famous Kate Walker.
Sorry, what?
Oh, dan beginnen we
Dana
net te praten.
Roze.
Dana Roze? Komt ze die hier nu
I
tegen?
knew her very well, you know. Our Dana darling. Waiting for the tram, aren't you? Well, we'd be better off speaking at the guest house. I hear there's a storm coming. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Walker. Colonel Blake.
Colonel Blake or Fraulein Junta?
Connecting the dots, are we? You're a very clever young woman.
Clever
But
young
you
woman.
must be eager to know why I'm here in front of you, bearing the surname of one of Her Majesty's military officers. But here's our tram. Would you be so kind? So, Miss Walker, you've been rather quiet. I would have thought you'd have some questions for me. No?
You mentioned the guest house. Are you that other guest I heard about?
Indeed, Miss Walker. It's actually Frau Wagner who told me about you. When she told me that you were looking for Dana, I knew I had to talk to you. Frau Wagner told me to call the academy, which I did, and the rector then redirected me towards the Bridge of Mists. And that's how I ended up wandering up and down it, asking about a mysterious American woman with a painting.
Why did you change your name?
I didn't. I just took it back. You see, I was born and raised in London. My parents were diplomats from Austria. Janet Blake was always my real name.
And how did you become a British military officer? It doesn't sound like the usual career path for a famous artist.
Very true indeed, Miss Walker. But I actually have been both during my lifetime. The British Secret Service hired me as soon as they heard I was going to work close to the Brown Shadow in Ostertal. Back in the 30s, that was, just before I met Dana at the refuge.
So you were some kind of double agent.
You make it sound more romantic than it really was, miss. But yes, I guess one could say so.
I guess you have new information about Dana for me?
I might very well indeed, Miss Walker, but what if you told me first what that little investigation of yours has dug up about Dana?
I know Dana was very concerned about Leon being on the run after the death of that scientist, Herr Berger. I can't blame her. How could he survive through the winter all alone in the mountains in a strange country?
How could he? That's exactly the right question, Miss Walker. That origin expedition in Valtair. What a mess that was.
I discovered today that Dana became pregnant that summer of 37. Leon was the father. So her parents decided to hide her in a sanatorium outside town. Which, I assume, saved her from the night of the Brown Shadow pogroms in Vagen.
You assume right, but her parents, on the other hand,
Yes, I heard they didn't make it.
poor bastards, if you pardon my French.
So, that's basically all I know. Can you tell me what happened to Dana after she left for the sanatorium to have her baby?
I must confess, Miss Walker, that I was afraid you might overlook some of the painful information here, which is clearly the case.
What do you mean?
Look, I think it would be best if we stay in this carriage until the very end. I know it is an odd request to make, but you really must see this for yourself.
Well,
Until then, I recommend you look outside the window. I guarantee it'll be worth your while. I'm sorry, Miss Walker, but chasing you around that bridge was more exhausting than I thought.
That's okay. I can wait.
Ah, nonsense. I know how eager you are to find out about Dana. So you go first. I'll meet you at Section 08. I'll come meet you there.
Okay then.
And don't forget, miss, Section 08. Find it, and I'll meet you there.
Oof. Cold as hell here. How the heck do I get myself into these situations? These ruins, they look like they're from the Middle Ages or something. There's something sinister about all this.
Have no fear, Kate Walker. The sun's setting, and you're all alone in an isolated and derelict place. Statistically speaking, it is highly improbable that you'll meet anybody, good or bad.
Thank you, Oscar, but please do me a favor. Stop trying to reassure me, would you?
As you wish, Kate Walker.
Grim. This place gives me the creeps. Looks like... Oh, jeez.
What is it, Kate Walker?
This place, it's a cemetery, Oscar. I think Dana's... Oh my God, she must have...
Don't jump to hasty conclusions yet, Kate Walker. You should try and find that spot that Colonel Blake mentioned.
Section 08. Yes, Okay, let's go. Section 08 is over there. I don't have time to get lost in that maze.
Must have got it wrong.
I'm gonna need you to be my eyes, Oscar.
Will do. Just call me whenever you need directions.
Can you guide me, Oscar?
All right, all right. Section O. That's the one Kate Walker needs to reach. again.
I know, Oscar. I know.
Obviously, you do not, Kate Walker.
Oscar, I'm kind of lost here.
Let's see.
A cemetery. Oh my God. Impossible to read. Section D. Can you tell me where I am?
What would she do without me?
The inscription has faded away. Section G. I can't figure out where to go.
All right, then.
It needs a key. But it doesn't look that strong, though. It needs a key. But it doesn't look that strong, though. To find my way, I can go by the signs that are still legible, or by the plan at the cemetery entrance, thanks to Oscar. Section K. A dead end. I'll have to go back. Impossible to get through here. Better find another way. Ah, it's not here. I need directions. Section M. Illegible. The inscription has faded away. The Undertakers must have forgotten it. The Undertakers must have forgotten it. It seems so old. This place must be centuries old. I need your eyes, Oscar.
I do the thinking, she does the walking. Fine by me.
Impossible to read. Ah, it's not here. I need directions. Section F. A dead end. I'll have to go back. Section F. I recognize some of the names here. Pretty interesting. But I should get back to what I was doing.
Die Lenny Renner, die hoort erbij. Dit is een donateur, toch? Lenny Renner. Julian Sandmaier. Nog ergens op een begraafplaats. Heel oud. We zoeken
Section P.
Section P. Waar moeten we naartoe dan?
Oscar?
Just
Waar ben ik
leave
nu?
me a second.
Pickle was daar. Dit loopt dood. Dan moeten we hier de trap naar beneden doen. Linksaf, denk ik. Hier de trap af. Die kant op.
Section M.
Section M, dan komen we in de
Section
buurt.
M. Illegible. Section O. That's it.
Dit is het. Section O.
Section O. That's it.
Vind graf O08.
Anna Roze, 1938. Gone to a better place.
Weg naar een betere plek. Oh, ze is dood.
Oh no. What happened?
Dana's health had deteriorated at the sanatorium. Her coughing fits, the pregnancy, and all the stress about Leon being on the run out there in Baltayar. It was just too much for her to bear. The doctors had to put her to sleep before her delivery. There were complications, and when she woke up, her parents told her the terrible news. They had already buried the baby girl.
Oh, het kindje is ook dood.
How come the Brown Shadow didn't go after Dana? They controlled Ostertal back then, right?
Oh, they would have eventually, believe me.
And afterwards?
Dana became sterile because of the complications during childbirth. So she remained at the sanatorium a few months more. She was devastated, poor darling.
That's how she survived the pogroms.
Yes, but that didn't mean she was safe.
So what happened afterwards?
Dana lost everything. Her parents, her baby, Leon. I think she would have just given up if I hadn't been there that day. But I had to go to London. Back then, I used to get invited every year or so to all kinds of artistic events. I could then make out my report to the British Secret Service without arousing the Brown Shadow's suspicion. So I took Dana with me to save her from them. Dana stayed in London for about 6 years. I found her a flat and a position with my real employer, the Foreign Office. She had no family, no friends, and in a way she had no life. She spent every minute she had in the office fighting in her own way against those who took everything from her. She went from one promotion to another, and soon she was among those in charge of coordinating all the resistance fighter groups pertaining to the different occupied countries of Europe.
All right, Dana. Focus. The Admiralty needs us to spot the enemy units on the map according to the reports they provided.
Gebruik de rapporten om de eenheden op de kaart te plaatsen. Speciale basis executieve rapporten agenten de missie gecensureerd en gecensureerd. Onderzoek naar plaatsing van vijandelijke eenheden. Positie luchtdoelraketbatterijen. Er zijn 2 luchtdoelraketten batterijen waargenomen bij Dover. Een tankdivisie verlaat Syberia. Doet dit goed? Even denken hoor. Ik ga dit nog een keer bekijken. Veilige eenheden positie. Een tankdivisie verlaat Sherbrooke. Wat is de laatste? Situatie Franse westkust. Er zijn 2 luchtdoelrakettenbatterijen waargenomen bij Dover. Een tankdivisie verlaat Cherbourg om de luchtdoelrakettenbatterij bij Brest te bereiken. Dus er moeten daar ook 2 luchtdoelraketten.
If I follow the instructions on the reports correctly, I should be able to place all the units mentioned.
dat de 2 tankdivisies zich nog steeds in België bevinden. Even kijken hoor. België. Onze kennis hebben bevestigd dat 2 tankdives zich nog steeds in België bevinden. Er is nog een tankdivisie vertrokken naar de Havige. Oh, hier hebben we nog een formulier, wacht. Er is nog steeds een onderzeeër in de Noordzee gepositioneerd. Onderzeeër in de Noordzee. Onderzeeër. Twee van de drie onderzeeërs in de Keltische Zee zijn vertrokken naar Cherbourg. Dus 2 van de 3 onderzeeërs. Dus in de Keltische Zee moet er 1 zitten. Onderzeeër. Maar die zijn onderweg daar naartoe, dus die zitten daar nog niet, neem ik aan. Wat hebben we hier? Een onderzeeër heeft Cherbourg verlaten voor een ontmoeting met de onderzeeër bij Brest in Noord-Atlantische Oceaan. Een onderzeeër heeft Cherbourg verlaten voor een ontmoeting met de onderzeeër bij Brest in de Noord-Atlantische Oceaan. Dus hier, Noord, dat moet deze zijn dan. Onderzeeër, oké.
According to the reports, most of the units are found in the sea areas, along the French coast and some in Belgium.
De Franse kust, maar de Franse kust is dit, hè? Gaan we deze ook nog even nakijken. Onderzoek naar de plaats van de situatie. Er zijn 2 luchtdoelrakettenbatterijen waargenomen bij Dover, die heb ik. Een tankdivisie verlaat Cherbourg om de luchtdoelrakettenbatterijen bij Brest te bereiken. Dus bij Brest moet ook een luchtdoelraket zijn. Die heb ik. Maar dat heb je in Cherbourg niet, denk ik. Oké, we gaan dit even uitpuzzelen, maar dat wordt wel in de volgende aflevering, dus blijf kijken. Tot de volgende.